Ladies and gentlemen, Tirele Tsomakwala here again. In this video, I'm going to talk about my tutoring classes. So, I'm a tutor. I've been doing tutoring. So I started 2021. So it's since last year. So I officially started last year. Otherwise, previous years I've been tutoring. I've been tutoring actually since from high school. So, but it wasn't official. So I had tutoring my friends, tutoring basically anyone who needed help in terms of maths, science, and accounting. Yes. So now I started my tutoring sessions officially 2021. That's when I did it professionally. However, this year I'm studying a company. It's the three of us, so we are called Growth Point Tutors. So it's me, it's Noktula Kumalo, and Sponzeni Mluli. So that's the name of our company. So let me start firstly by telling you my credibility. So in matric I got 94% for maths, 93% for accounting, and 97% for physical sciences. And I decided when I was in tertiary, especially when I went back home to the township, when I saw a lot of learners failing to get outstanding marks, and I decided that maybe doing some tutoring will help, in terms of teaching them and showing them how I got there, because I saw that most of the time it's not really because the learners can't learn. It's because the way it's being presented to them is not catered or tailor-made for them. So when I did my tutoring sessions, in 2021, I saw that the two clients I had, they're struggling a lot in terms of maths and accounting. I was doing maths and accounting for them. And I saw that the main thing is not the fact that they cannot get high marks, to qualify, for varsity or higher learning. It's just the fact that the way the information was presented at school didn't really click with them, and they didn't know exactly what to do after that. Knowing what to do after you receive a lesson is the most important thing, because studying is I would say it's a one-on-one process. Especially on a basic education level, you need thorough practice. It's not it's not like on a tertiary level where you're expected to only study and conceptualize the work in a very short space of time. In a basic education system, you really have a lot of time to grasp the information, really think of it if you study effectively. And I believe that I developed a method or a strategy, a system, a way in which when applied correctly, when applied correctly, it will work. So I started tutoring these learners, and their marks really picked up. They went from 30s, to I think the first one went from 30s to 50s and 60s, around 50 something. Yeah, but that's because I had her for around a month or two. So in terms of like basic education, because you are writing like a full test, I think it's better to get like help earlier in the year, because later in the year you are clouded by many sections, many chapters, and in the end you can only provide you with services for the ones that you are doing currently. I mean, studying it takes time. It's like any other skill. We can start from October there or September. It's already late, because you're expected by that time to know a certain amount of work. So the strategy I've developed, it's really efficient, it's really effective, and it more it works for all students. I would say it works because even I here there in tertiary there, while I was doing my third year last year, I had a bit of issues, in terms of like keeping my marks constant. But we realized, especially as a group, like that's why we are group point tutors. We realized as a group that there's a certain way in which learners learn more quickly and more efficiently and effectively. So we'd like to impart this knowledge to learners in like the basic education sector, so that even when they go to tertiary, they can apply the same knowledge in order to get their degree and move on. So right now we are based in Vetworki. We'll leave my numbers in the description. Our numbers in the description if you are interested in joining. We tutor, so we haven't really opened the floor for grade 10s. So we're studying with grade 11 to 12s, and we're also based online. So even for people who are not really in our area, who live in other areas, because Vetborg is in the West Rand and and in Gauteng. So this can be applied obviously nationally, towards anyone who's doing physics, maths, accounting, and physics, maths, and accounting. Yes, for grade 11 and grade 12. So if you want to join, I would strongly advise that you come as quickly as possible, because like I said, it takes around roughly a month for learners or students to get used to, we call it the framework approach. You'll see how it works should you be interested in it. With this method, it's not only, I would say, it's not only beneficial for us, in terms of receiving business, because it's also beneficial for the learners, in a sense that let's say you started with it now grade 11. I believe that if applied correctly, then around next year, if you're doing your matric, you might not even need our services anymore, because now you know exactly how to learn, and that's the key. Teaching basically learners how to learn that topic for themselves, because that's what you want in the end. You want to be able to get the same amount of marks, the same amount of competence. Yes. So what you're aiming for every time when a learner comes is 90% and above. Obviously, depending on what you've been getting throughout the year, you have to be realistic, but that's the main aim. That's the main aim when we're doing this. And once you perfect it, I promise you, you will be happy you started with this program. We do online classes Saturday and Sunday from 7 o'clock. And then for more information, please contact me. We'll leave the numbers below, email addresses to contact us. And yeah, thanks.